What's up, CEOs? If you are watching this right now, then hit replay because you're probably watching the replay. That gives me an idea of like when you're watching these videos or, this Wednesday video, this weekly video. If you are here for the first time, be sure to introduce yourself and let me ask you if you can hear me. Hey, what's up? This thing is so shaky. Can you hear me? Hey Eric, good morning. How you doing? How's the family? How is everyone? I really hope everyone is safe, and everyone is doing well, and everyone is discovering new things to do and, finishing projects. You can hear me? Great. Yeah, finishing projects and, taking some time to reevaluate what, I don't want to say what life is about, but, I just hope you're hope you are using this situation to your advantage, because we can use everything to our advantage. Nothing happens to us. It always happens for us. Can I get an amen? Okay, so it's always there to show you something different and to show you what it is you really want to do in life. Okay, so having that said, I wasn't really sure what to talk about today because, everything in the news is depressing. But I want you to know, Mom just says, amen. Eric says, I will review some of the old videos and relearn. Okay, yeah, see, because now, we have time to do some things. But, so the news is overwhelming. And I was trying to feel what I could feel from you guys of what you wanted to know about. And I've been getting a lot of emails about people who are interested in starting in the business right now. So I'm okay, that's good. Yes, don't let this deter your dreams, okay? This is just telling you whatever it's telling you. I don't know what it might be telling you, but it's telling you something, and it's telling you something for your good. But then I've been getting a couple of emails about just selling cars and just making some money right now, right? So that's what today is about. It's cash tips for you to sell your cars right now, because cars are still selling. True that some buyers don't know how to buy cars right now. So I'm actually going to to record a video for buyers so they know how to buy from you guys right now, because they're looking for the cars, but they're like, how do I buy right now? Okay. So what was I saying? Okay. So yes, cash tips for auto dealers. Because people you can still make money right now. And I'm actually impressed with all of the help and services that are coming for business owners. Okay, so we'll talk about that because that's one of the tips. So I know that first is inventory, sourcing inventory. And I know that there are a lot of different rules out there right now with auctions. So I know in California, I talked to one of my California dealers, and he was saying that the auctions out there were shut down. I think mainly just online, but they shut down for viewing and inspecting. Same here, just online. So what that is telling me is that online purchasing is where it's gonna be right now. So just make sure you find some places to buy online, and you can return the car if it was misrepresented. Okay, misrepresented is the best way to say that. All right. So there are some online auctions. There are some people who have been asking about private sellers, and I don't know. That's something you got to fill out for yourself, because we are in this to flatten this curve so that we can all get back to business as usual. And so going to different private sellers might be counterproductive. So I just want you to, fill that out for yourself. That's not something I would do at this time, if you want my opinion. So, I don't know about that, but if you feel you would be safe doing it, because some people ain't never scared or nothing. So if you feel like you'd be safe doing that, then, make it do what it do. But then there are also wholesalers out there who have cars that they need to sell as well, and they are willing to sell them to you. So get with a couple of wholesalers. I get a lot of questions about, well, how do you find the wholesalers? I do. I give a lot of information on finding wholesalers when I coach people. But the quick information that I can give you is they are on the run list for the auctions. Wholesalers usually sell at the auction. Okay. So you probably already know who they are. You probably have already bought cars from them. So what you need to do is just look at the run list for auctions and you can spot the wholesalers. They're usually people, I mean, I don't know. I kind of just get a vibe for who the wholesalers are. Like, they usually have cars, they usually have a lot of cars every week. I'm trying to, give you some information on like how to spot the wholesalers. But to be truthful, when you go to the auction over and over and over again, you see the same names popping up. And if they're not one of the franchise dealers, more than likely they're a wholesaler, a used car wholesaler. Okay, so does that make any sense? I just started sipping on my coffee, so my thoughts aren't connecting right now. But yeah, that's how you can find the wholesalers. They are at your auction. So look for the wholesalers there to buy cars from. The next thing you can do for some cash is export. We have a number of people in the group from overseas. Lots of different countries are represented. So you can connect with someone and if exporting has always been your thing, like if you're like, yeah, I want to export, I want to figure this out, then you can connect with them and work out an exporting relationship. And a lot of people do very well exporting. And, there are a lot of countries right now who are not impacted by what's going on. Mainly in the continent of Africa. Like Africa has a lot fewer COVID-19 cases than many other countries. So, I mean, you can, pick any country in Africa that's along that exporting route and build a relationship. Yeah, Eric says, yeah. Yes, and build a relationship. So there are a lot of people in the group. I had hesitated. There were so many people from other countries that were requesting joining the group. And I was hesitating because of letting them all in because I wasn't really sure, if that would be a benefit to you all. Like I'm always trying to just make sure we keep this strictly business, right? But now I think I will let a lot of people in. And so you guys can build those relationships. Oh, okay, Marshall, you export. Yeah. Okay, so where do you export? Export. And then like, how do you like it? Yeah, exporting is a good way to make some money. And especially if you set up the relationship correctly, you can get some money on the front end as well as the back end when the car reaches there. Because, it does take a while for the car to get there. And with this COVID-19, they may even have a different customs process so that when the car gets there, they want to make sure it's clean. They may quarantine the car for a little bit. So some of your profits on the back end may be delayed, but you get profits on the front end and it'll come and that's a sale. So exporting, think about it, implement it. I'm also going to be, and Marsha, I think I'm gonna get with you on this too, because I haven't exported a lot. Okay, so I don't know a lot about it. Oh, you export to Ghana and some other West African countries. Yeah, so I don't know a lot of the ins and outs. I haven't exported a lot, but I constantly have people come to me who want me to export cars as well as want to build a relationship with me to export cars. So if exporting is something you're interested in, then send me an email. I also might even put a link for you to just sign up to be on the exporting list so that we can put together an exporting program, if you will, for you to make some money and make it easier for you to make some money, okay? Exporting. So yeah, that's exporting. The other thing is if you have inventory right now or you have a source to buy inventory, then this may be your time to build your wholesale business. Okay, yeah, got you. You build your wholesale business right now. Okay, so if you can get inventory but you're having issues finding the buyers or there are a million dealers looking to buy cars right now. So build up your wholesaling revenue stream during this time. And what that means is just connect with other dealers to sell your cars to them at wholesale prices. And the paperwork is a lot easier and you'll have a steady stream of sales. Let's see. So someone was calling me. So this will be a good time to start up your wholesaling revenue stream. Okay, so they're calling back. But so yeah, do that right now. Wholesale. And then that'll bring some money in, especially if you already have inventory or you can get inventory from a source, okay? So if you have any questions about wholesaling, because that is something, it's very easy to set up, very easy system. And if you have some questions about wholesaling or you're interested in wholesaling, I think I'm also going to put a link for wholesaling, more information so that we can do that and to get you wholesaling. And then, of course, there are online sales and online only sales. And what I mean by that is this is the time really to set up your Carvana-like sales system, okay? If you're not familiar with Carvana, you need to be, because, they when they came out with the online only sales, I was so jealous. I was like, yes, that is what the future is. Okay. So, Carvana, so set up your online sales only program where your buyers can buy only online. Okay. And the whole process is online. So they find the car, they look the car over, they, sign the paperwork, and then they either pick up the car or the car is delivered to them, all without ever touching, hands or, shaking hands or seeing you or, breathing on you during these times, right? So, online sales only is where the future is at. And I am actually thankful for this time because I think it is opening a lot of the used car dealers' minds to the possibility of online sales, because I was preaching online sales only for a little bit, and it was like lukewarm. People were like, they can't kind of grasp like how it works for them, for how, they're already doing their business. Once you started doing your business the way you do your business, that's the only way to do your business. You know what I mean? So then trying to do something new is like, I don't know. But then with this limitation, it's like, oh, now I really have to, think about how to sell differently. Let me look at online only sales. Okay. So online only sales. This Saturday, I am going to teach a class on how to set up your online only sales program. And I'm going to put the link for the information for the class in this video a little later today. But yeah, it's going to be all the technology you need, because anytime you set up a revenue stream, you need some things. You need some tools to automate it. You need your process flow. You need to know, what happens first, second, third, and you need to know how to make everything flow, right? So that's what I'm going to be doing this Saturday, is showing you how to set up your online only sales. Philip, you like the idea of online only sales. Great. Yes, it is a great idea. And a great way to run, a pretty hands-off kind of used car business. Okay, so that's online only sales. Any questions about that, or wholesalers, or exporting, or sourcing inventory? So Philip, finding wholesalers has been hard for me. It has. Where are you? What state? If finding wholesalers is hard for you, all I can really say is just, look at the run list, and you can call each and every one of the dealers that you see to see if they wholesale. Oh, right. You like Donya. You can, there are a couple of people who wholesale here, and I'm drawing a blank on their names, but if you want to send me an email, I can send you a list of some wholesalers, and then hopefully, they can help you out right now, or introduce you to some new ones. Okay. So last tip for some cash. Like I said, I have been impressed. Oh, it's like, what's that noise? I forgot my daughter is here with me. I have been impressed with the amount of services that have been coming forth to, help people out in this time, especially business owners. Okay. So for all of my auto dealers, I'm going to preach a little bit that this is the time. If your business is put together like a hustle, this is the time to put it together like a business, because as you see during these times, businesses get support and hustles don't. Okay. Hustles die during this time, and businesses get support to thrive. Or they don't die. They just on vacation right now. Okay. But when it's like a business, you can get more support, and there are a few things to do to make your business a business, incorporate EIN, file your taxes, hire employees. Okay. Especially companies that have employees get support because they want to make sure that you don't lay people off, because they're interested in not having high unemployment numbers, because that's bad for, all the politicians. Okay. So, Marshall says they go to sleep. Yeah. Side hustles go to sleep during times like this. Yeah. They don't die. They go to sleep. So, the SBA loans, there are a number of SBA loans that are available for business owners. So if you need some this is a great time, y'all, to expand your business. Okay. Let me just stop and say that this is the time to get some money to grow your business. If you were like, oh man, if I had 10,000, if I had 20,000, if I had 30,000, I would do this, this, and this. This is the time to get that, to grow your business. Get the education you need, the training, build your business up, hire staff, train people. This is a great time to grow business. Are you picking up what I am putting down right now? I am telling you the secret, okay? A lot of businesses are grown in times like this. Uber started in a economic downturn, and a lot of others. I can't remember all of them, but it's like at least 10, 20 businesses that have started during these times, because there is a push for business right now, because the politicians know that small business owners make this go round. We make this go round. We employ more people collectively than, one bigger company. Okay. All right. So I'm going to stop with that. SBA loans, they are giving away money right now. So go get it. All right. Just go to the SBA. I actually have a website page on my website. I have a page for resources for auto dealers during this time. So I'm going to put that link up here too. But I have the link to the SBA loan for businesses there. And they have one application that's like lengthy, you know, it feels like it'll take forever to get through. And then they have a streamline application. Okay. Streamline always means shorter, easier, right? So go to that site and, click through those resources, get that money. So a lot of them are asking for taxes. And I know that I have dealers who have not filed their taxes yet or have been having issues filing taxes for previous years, etc. So this is a time to get your tax stuff together so you can get this money. Janita, our resident credit restoration specialist, also does taxes. Amanda Sanchez in the group, she does taxes for auto dealers specifically. Okay, so you have the resources here. So get what you need so you can get this money. Like, this is the time. I really want you to hear me right now, because on the other side of this is your growth if you take the right steps. Okay. So any questions about those resources? And of course there's stimulus and there's some other things that are happening for people. I am not sure of what they all are right now, but I think they're all on that site. Any questions about how you can make some money right now? Are y'all still making money right now? Are y'all still selling cars? Do you have inventory or have issues with inventory? Like, let me know what's up. What are you going through? What do you need help with? Because this is the time. Closed mouths don't get fed. So let me know what you need so we can get, so you can get it. And even if I don't know it, then, hopefully I have enough knowledge that I can put some people together to help you out. Okay, so what's going on in business? What's up? Let me see. Are y'all there? Was this helpful? If it wasn't helpful, what do you, buy here, pay here. So buy here, pay here. Yes. I'm hesitating a little bit because I know there are a lot of people who do buy here, pay here without verifying anything, without verifying income, etc. This may not be the time to do that kind of buy here, pay here. So if you're doing buy here, pay here, or you want to do buy here, pay here, this is the time to put in place precautions, because it is known that the people are having issues with work and hours, and etc. Okay, and money. All right. So my advice for anyone doing buy here, pay here is definitely do buy here, pay here. Okay. It is definitely a great way to sell cars. However, you do need to put some precautions in place right now. You also need to understand what your limitations are for repoing during this time in your state. Okay. Because since this is like a time that's known, a lot of places, a lot of things, a lot of debt collection is ceased right now. Okay, so if you have to repo, that's a debt collection activity. And so you do not want to be in violation of, debt collection protocol right now. Okay, but yes, buy here, pay here. Definitely continue to do that. Eric, did that answer your question? I'm going to put buy here, pay here. I might do a buy here, pay here program for the now if I have some time. Philip, best third-party lenders for independent dealers. Best third-party lenders. So, okay, to answer your question, I would say Consumer Portfolio, Global. There's a list of them. So I think what I'm gonna do is like put them together somewhere and put that list in the description. But there are a couple of them. You're gonna need a couple of different relationships with third-party lenders. You're gonna need somebody who can do, all the subprime deals, and then you're gonna need somebody who can do a paper at good rates. Because it's been my experience that someone who does subprime mostly doesn't have great programs for my A paper people to be like, yay, this is a great loan. And then the people who do more A paper business, they don't want nothing to do with subprime. So you're going to need a couple, but I'll put a list together somewhere and make it available. Okay, Philip, is that cool? All right, so third-party lenders. So everything else is good, y'all. Everything else is working out. You selling cars, buying cars, reaching out to your customers during this time, because that's another thing that could bring you future business, if not business right now, is reaching out to your customer base and seeing what they need. A lot of essential employees right now are needing vehicles because they have to get to their essential places of work. All right, slow motion right now. It is slow motion, I have to say. I think just the uncertainty from all sides. Like everybody is like, what? Like what's happening? What's going on? Even people who have the money to buy, who want to buy, are still like, but like, how do I make this happen? So the more we are out there talking to our customers, letting them know, hey, this is how you buy from me during this time. Reach out to your customers, follow up, see what they need. Then we'll get through it. Okay. All right, y'all. That's pretty much all I have for today. I hope this was helpful. I was really just trying to figure out, I was really trying to feel the vibes out there of like what would be some good information during this time. And this is what I came up with. So if you have a question about something else, then put it in the comments, let me know so that I can figure out what would be good to talk about next week and good to help you out with. Okay, you're welcome, Philip. All right, y'all. So, oh, you're welcome, Eric. Great. I'm glad this was helpful. Like I said, if it wasn't, let me know what you wish you would have learned. This is pretty much a short video. So if you want more details about anything, reach out to me so that, you can get what you need. And I wish y'all the best. Stay safe, please. Okay. Don't be out here in these COVID-19 streets. Okay, stay safe, stay with your family, and it'll be over soon. Even though it does feel like it's like day 1089. I'm like, goodness, I'm ready to get out and about. But it's whatever. I can get through it. We'll get through it. Okay. All right, CEOs. Talk to you soon. Bye.